Welcome back, everyone, to another deep dive. Today, we're plunging quite literally into the Atlantis Rising slot game. Our mission here is to unpack the key features, yes, but really dig into what makes this slot experience tick based on the overview we've got, what makes it stand out. Okay, let's get started. We're heading down to the legendary Lost City. So first off, the setting. Spin Play Games, available on Games' global platforms. They've set this right in Atlantis. The sources really talk up the visuals, this vibrant underwater world, stunning graphics, think merpeople, turtles, seahorses, jellyfish, all those mythical symbols, plus golden tridents. It aims for this really dazzling, adventurous feel from the moment you load it up.
Yeah, and that's really crucial, isn't it? The immersion factor, creating that whole world. It's not just window dressing anymore. It's about making it visually rich, pulling in players who like that fantasy or adventure theme, the animations, the sounds. It all has to work together.
Right, it sets the stage. But of course, looks aren't everything. How does it actually play? Let's get into the nuts and bolts. We're looking at a pretty standard setup, a 5-reel, 4-row grid, so 5x4. And it has 25 fixed pay lines. That means you don't choose how many lines to play, they're all active every spin.
Which simplifies things, makes it accessible.
Exactly. User-friendly controls, quick spin options, autoplay. The usual conveniences are there. But the betting range, this is interesting. It goes from just 0 to 20 cents a spin.
Very low entry point.
All the way up to $1,000.
Yeah.
It's quite a spread.
It really is, and that's a deliberate choice, It's designed to appeal to almost everyone. The casual player just wanting some fun, and the high roller looking for bigger stakes catches the whole spectrum. And speaking of mechanics, the return to player, the RTP, is mentioned as 96.20%.
It's pretty decent, right? Industry standard, more or less.
Yeah, it's competitive. It suggests a fair balance for players over time. And importantly, it's classified as low to medium volatility. So what that means for you, the player, is you're likely to see wins more often, but they'll generally be smaller or moderate in size.
Okay, so less about waiting for one massive jackpot, more about steadier kind of engagement.
Precisely. It's a smoother ride, potentially less frustrating than high volatility games if you prefer more consistent action.
Got it. So consistent wins are nice, but where's the potential for those really exciting moments, the bigger payouts? That usually comes down to bonus features.
Right. And Atlantis Rising has a few things going on here.
They talk about different kinds of wild symbols. These are the ones that substitute for other symbols to help make winning lines. You've got Rising Wilds, sounds like they move up, and Blasting Wilds. Expanding ones, maybe?
Yeah, Rising Wilds increase in number and position, Blasting Wilds expand to cover more space, and there are Multiplier Wilds too, which boost the payout amount. Adds a nice bit of variety to the base game.
And then the key to the main bonus, the golden trident symbol, that's the scatter. Land 3 or more of those anywhere, and you trigger the free spins round.
Exactly. And this free spins round starts with something a bit different, a bubble pick minigame. Before the spins begin, you pop bubbles to reveal extra free spins and potentially more picks. It adds this little interactive element, a bit of control maybe.
Oh, interesting. So it's not just a fixed number of spins you start with.
Not necessarily. You get a base amount, but the bubble pick lets you potentially build on that significantly. And this is where this source highlights something quite remarkable. The possibility of winning over 100 free spins in one go.
Wow, over 100. That sounds like a lot compared to most slots.
It is. Many games might offer 10, 15, maybe 20 free spins. Offering 100 plus pin, that's a huge potential draw. It creates this sense of massive potential, extended playtime. Even if the actual payout aligns with the RTP over the long run, it's a big hook.
Okay, so summing this up, what are we looking at overall? Atlantis Rising seems to be a visually appealing game, very accessible with that wide betting range. It offers steady gameplay through its volatility, but then throws in these dynamic wilds and, crucially, this potentially huge free spins round with that interactive start.
Exactly. It blends accessibility and steady play with this sort of high ceiling excitement in the bonus feature. Which leads to a final thought, maybe for you listening. Given this mix, the easy access, the frequent but moderate wins, and then this almost lottery-like potential in the free spins, what does a game like Atlantis Rising tell us about how developers are trying to engage a really broad audience today? What part of that mix, the visuals, the steady play, or that big free spin promise, stands out most to you as the key ingredient?